connected TV is a television device which is connected to the internet. So that could be either directly, so an example of that being a smart TV directly connected to the internet, or it could be through a device which is connected to the internet. So a streaming stick or a set-top box or a games console could be another example of another device that will connect to the internet.
In the most simplest terms, advanced TV brings together the best of TV and the best of digital. And when we talk about advanced TV, we're really talking about taking digital capabilities like data and addressability and applying that to the way that we deliver linear TV content and TV advertising.
You've got the benefits of digital, such as addressability, being able to use data and measurement, as well as being able to, I suppose, reach users on an impression level, which you can't do across linear. But also the benefits of linear, such as the reach and the scale that linear TV offers, the good quality content and the quality environments, which are brand safe.
As the TV ecosystem evolves and as we see more advancements to ad technology, I think what we'll start to see more is that advanced TV offers agencies and advertisers with the opportunity to really understand their audiences better and then also reach those audiences in a more effective way. And this is really important because it allows our industry to evolve and have access to more insights, greater precision, and then also deeper measurement and reporting.
Across Europe, what you're seeing is, I think, two sort of epic events that have happened in the past 3 years, which, if we're going to put a positive spin on it, have driven growth. One being the pandemic, where more people were at home, discovering new content, watching new content, changing their viewing habits. And of course, the more recent economic situation with the cost of living crisis. So you're seeing that aligned with what you call an oversaturation of pay-per-view subscription services.
Throughout the pandemic, we saw massive growth across the S4 partners. So we saw, I suppose, pretty measured growth across Netflix and Amazon, but we saw huge growth across the new players that came into the market, such as Disney Plus, HBO Max, and Apple TV Plus. Much more rapid uptake than we were expecting. Since then, those audience view, I guess the subscription numbers have sort of started to plateau, and we've seen those players start moving into the advertising space, moving to more ad-supported models to support or, I guess, address money sensitivities of their subscribers.
We have always been a hybrid streaming service where viewers can mix and match between a pay-per-view and a free-to-view service. Now, this is going to be amplified in the months ahead as the biggest streaming giants come into this world and change up their dynamic as well. So that is going to be a key growth.
We're seeing advancements in actual TV features and functionality. So the TVs are better, they're easier to use. And what that means is, for the first time, consumers have now more access to content than they've ever had before. And what that's creating is this kind of proliferation of content, as well as that ease of access, is really driving shifts in how consumers are viewing content.
We're now able to move towards more nuanced KPIs, and those, I guess, top of the funnel awareness and are still important, but we're also able to now kind of reach a bit lower down the funnel with our measurement and with our KPIs of campaigns. Our advertisers are asking a lot more from us because we're able to use data in different ways in advanced TV. You're expecting measurement to also be keeping up with that. Advertisers are keen to see, or the proof that they're seeing the return on their ad spend. There is some progress being made in cross-media measurement. Finecast have their own total TV product, which measures the incremental reach of broadcaster VOD over that of linear TV. You've also got the likes of C-Flight and Origin, who are also doing similar, but there's yet to really be a comprehensive way of measuring cross-media.
I think what you find, there's so many barriers in play, whether it's the disconnect between the sort of linear TV type delivery through to connected TV. Trying to align those data points is extremely difficult. But then you've also got the disconnect between the common identifiers between the different TV manufacturers. So each individual device and how it IDs and identifies as a piece of content can differ as well. So many moving parts, but we are going in the right direction. There's still a long way to go.
Across different agencies, across different markets, there's different ways that people are planning, buying and measuring CTV. The way they look at success is really different. So that makes it challenging for us to get to a place where we can start standardizing.
One of the challenges we find is with market fragmentation. Scale, for example, differs from market to market. And whilst you're trying to plan a pan-European campaign, as we do at Rakuten, we find that the challenge is beyond the big EU5 markets, there is a scale issue. Now, this is going in the right direction because we do see that these markets are emerging and are growing. And I feel that in the months ahead, this will change. But at the moment, it is certainly a challenge. And then the second challenge, I think, would be the element of data usage in each market and how that could be used for commercial purposes. Again, the fragmentation for each market does differ as well.
Measurement and fragmentation is one of the top challenges in the industry at the moment in time.
I think measurement continues to be a challenge. Especially as we see more ad-funded platforms entering the market in this year and beyond, and then also the rise of hybrid models. So these platforms that offer both subscription-funded and ad-funded models, how do we, ensure that measurement is able to address a lot of those changes that are happening and still help our agencies and advertisers really figure out what's working and what's not? So 2 drivers of CTV for me. The first, the audience is there. We're seeing those shifts happening. And so CTV provides a really great medium for advertisers and agencies to complement their TV campaigns and drive incremental reach or drive cost efficiencies by reaching those audiences that are a little bit more difficult to reach or that are cost prohibitive to reach.
One of the biggest drivers, I think, is the big push for programmatic buying within the CTV space. I think you've seen a real strong drive from the various demand and supply partners, which are really trying to push this beyond the sort of developed programmatic markets such as the UK. So you're seeing that cover the whole of Europe. But also you've got agency groups also putting together specific CTV propositions that are going to be available across Europe as well. So making it a lot easier to buy across markets.
And then the second driver I really think is the fact that it is the best of TV and digital combined. CTV is a TV-like viewing experience. It's on the biggest screen of the home, and the TV format is something that brands know they love. So bringing that together with the data, with the additional precision, makes that really exciting.
And I think the second driver is also about the changing viewing consumption as well. So there's no surprise that traditional linear TV viewing has declined in a number of years. We've done our own research that has identified viewers have shown that 40% of viewers across Europe are turning off the traditional linear TV, opting to seek out new forms of entertainment.
So the top 2 drivers are the ad-supported models that are coming through from the major SVOD partners, players at the moment, and the proof on the measure or the research that we're doing at the moment into advanced TV and the effectiveness of it.